All right, friends, the entrance. The entrance. We've spent so much time here. You guys have seen this. This is the this is the entrance to the island. Look how fancy it is. Okay, let's do this the official way. Let's bust out the map here. So guys, check out the map. We did officially create our valley. We've got a lake right in the middle, and we've got our lake surrounded by multiple levels of cliffs, creating these kind of mountains and elevations here around the lake. It came out so much better than I thought it would. And here it is, completed and ready for showing off. So here is the map, you guys. And there's one more thing I want to show you. Sit tight. Excuse me, Isabel, I need you for this. I need you to tell the people our exciting news. Look at this! Right now, Lothlorien has a 5-star rating. This is such a surprise, such a pleasant surprise. Let's all bask in the pleasantness and the surprisiness of this pleasant surprise. Lothlorien is a 5-star island. I don't think this has ever happened. At the end of a phase, I don't think I've ever completed a theme, and it ended up being a 5-star theme. We've got a perfect score again, she says, as if this happens all of the time. Oh, the positivity. So I started to see those lily of the valley growing on all of my little cliffs. You guys will see them as we run around, and I was like, there's no way this is a 5-star island. But look, Isabel does not lie, and she has spoken. And we have a 5-star island. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Okay, so don't have feelings. Just accept the fact that I time traveled backwards to a more festive time in the winter for our rustic winter island theme. I just wanted the lights on the trees. Guys, at the end of the day, I just wanted this tour to be a little bit special. So we're gonna have the Christmas lights on the trees for our tour around the island at night, which is going to be so fun. I cannot wait. The island is gonna look so cute. We are also gonna swing by Potter's Seafood Restaurant. There's a couple of updates in there that I need to show you. I also have a surprise for you guys that you have not seen yet. So don't go anywhere. Stick around. This is gonna be a good time. So let's do this. Let's do this little circuit. Here's the entrance. Isn't it fancy? Oh, look, it's resident services. I just had to circle back so we could take a look at the design here around resident services one more time. So this is what's going on in this space over here. The storefronts, which you guys are gonna see everywhere. They're just the best. And these seating arrangements out here, the bonfires, the cliff surrounding so that it's its own little spot. And Leaf. Leaf is here to decorate our plaza today. Thank you, Leaf. And then let's head over here to the right. I'm actually gonna walk around the middle of the island here really quick, and then we're gonna do a loop around from the left to the right. So here in the middle, we've got our entrance resident services. Coming right off of the entrance, we have our super fun public restroom, like our outdoor restroom. I love this build so much. You guys know that this came from a Pinterest image. This build was not my idea, but it is a brilliant idea, so I could understand why you might think it's my idea, but it is not, alas. And then over here is my little gondola setup that I built for this ski resort inspired island. This is so cute. I do like how it came out for sure. I think it's such a fun little accent to have down here. This is the most ski resort area here, is like right in the center. And also because right behind the restroom, we have our ski rental booth where you can come and grab your boots, your helmet, your skis, and just have a jolly old time here on our ski resort islands. And Marshall, dude, I was gonna try to have like a big reveal for you, but apparently you just need to show up and make yourself known. Guys, Marshall is here on the island. Check it out. Hello, sir. The good word is not sulky. Sulky is generally a negative word. I'm not sure where you're going with this, Marshall. Lo and behold, Chrissy asked to move out, so I did like a last minute chaos villager hunt, and I ended up with Marshall, so we got a dreamy in the end. So add one to the list. I'll take it at this point. We still are missing Fauna, Blair, and Tutu. They just will not be found, and that's okay because we are done with the Winter Island after this tour today. All right, there's Marshall. He's a new addition to the island. Here is my house, you guys. We've seen this. If you want to check out the details of this house, what's going on inside of my house, the video right before this one is a detailed reveal of my house. So go check that out if you guys want to see the inside. It is pretty fun. I love this, it being right on the lake. It's so magical and fun. So here is my house, and guys, that's really it going on here for the center of the island. So we have the gondola, we have the ski rental, we've got the outdoor bathroom, we've got the entrance, we've got resident services. The airport, I guess, is an honorable mention. We just kind of take the airport for granted, but here it is. It's not particularly winter or rustic, but there it is. Let me show you guys the beaches. This is the snowy design that I came up for all of the beaches here on Lothlorien for this phase. It took me forever to figure it out, and it was so much work and so much trial and error. Okay, I'm gonna stop. You guys, I warned you in the beginning. I warned you. I probably wasn't gonna do anything with the beaches for this theme. I beg your forgiveness. Let's head on up here to the neighborhood here on the left side of the island. There's a few updates here that you guys have not seen. Really, it's mostly a few items have shifted around, and then I added some country fencing up here. So you're gonna see country fencing in a couple of corners, defining a few more of these spaces, which I felt were pretty undefined. And so we're just gonna walk up here. We'll just go past everybody's house. So this is Marshall's house here. This is Chief's house here. This, I believe, is Celia's house back here, and then this is Bill's house. So those guys are up here, they're on the left-hand side, and this is what their little neighborhood looks like. So it is cut out of the mountains, the cliffs are here, the inclines are here. Just lots of trees, lots of shrubs, lots of wood, accent fencing, all that good stuff just to make it super rustic. Hey, it's Glitter, that's not my name. Hi, Rosie. I need to get rid of something. Oh, okay. Sure. Sure. You're so welcome, Rosie. We're trying to do an island tour though, so if you could not interrupt like this, that would be great. Okay, bye. All right, you guys, let's head on up this side. I call this the side path, and I have one for the right side and the left side. So let's head on up this path here and just take in, I'm gonna go slower. Let's take in all the trees and the cypress plants and the stones and the campfires and the garden lanterns, which you guys are going to see later. Walking through here later is going to be so magical. I cannot wait for you guys to see it in detail. And here we come right up to our very first land bridge of the island. And here we come to our mailboxes for our additional resident accounts, which still live here. I'm never going to get over it. An absolutely random bench here. A little retro transportation stop. I need to take a picture of this right now. And then here we keep coming up this side path, and we're gonna hop right over here to the left to the shopping district on this side. So up our little incline, and then here we're gonna keep going up. And look, here's one of those fancy little lily of the valleys here on the cliff that started me asking questions. Jail bars, storefronts, fountains, the party light arch. So cute. Very simple. The museum was not a huge focus for this theme, so it didn't end up getting too elaborate, but I do really like how it came out, and I do like the improvement on the original design that I was working with here for the museum. There she is. There she is. Super fun, so exciting. The museum, guys. We're gonna keep coming down here, and let's just walk down the patio really quickly so we can take all of this in. I love that it's snowing right now, by the way. It's so perfect. Lots of plain party light arches, guys. They are everywhere. It helps that they're also made of wood and have lanterns, so they're rustic in their own way. But here is this strip here. We have got Potter's Restaurant, we've got the Able Sisters, and then we've got Tifa's Gym here in this strip with just storefronts and items out here, just decorating it all, filling out the space. We've got our wonderful bistro tables flanked by our plain party light arches, just to make them these fun illuminated eating areas here on the patio for this part of the shopping district. And then guys, let's pop into Potter's really quickly. I'm going to show you just a couple of things. As promised, I told you guys if I was going to update the restaurant, I would show you in the island tour video. So that is what I'm doing. I am telling you the truth and fulfilling my promises. All right, guys, seafood restaurant, so fun. Remember this? This was so fun. Now check it out. The first thing I'm going to point out are the simple panels. You guys remember from the seafood restaurant decorating and reveal video, I busted out the simple panels and I had a different custom design code for dishes. And I was telling you that I had found a new one and I really wanted to try it. Well, this is the new one. And look how amazing this design code is. Thank you so much to this creator. It looks so amazing. So that's the first thing I want to point out to you guys is the new custom design code on the simple panels for the dishes here behind the bar. And then the next thing I'm going to point out to you, we put these pillars, I'm gonna have to get into decorating mode. I can't because this isn't my house. Oh no, guys. You can't even see them. Okay, can I get in the camera? Hold please. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. Thank you, camera friends. Remember when we put these pillars on either side of the doorways to add some interest in this room for these entrances to the bathrooms? So I did that, and then in between the pillars, that part of the wall, we had the iron wall lamp but I felt like it needed something more. So I ended up remembering randomly that I had the hanging shelves that I could put in between these pillars and hang them from the ceiling. So that's it. That's all I needed to show you. Here in this room is the hanging shelves, the new custom design code, and then guys, we have to head downstairs really quickly because I revamped the dining room just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's a little bit different than what it was when we left it. So this is the new dining room, you guys. So I don't know if you remember, but we had partition walls on the left and the right sides where the booths are now. And they were great, and I loved them. But you know what I ended up? I came down here and I was like, this doesn't feel restaurant-y enough. And so I thought, would it make more sense to have multiple booths down here on both sides and kind of squish them together like this? Like, this is such a restaurant now because I have multiple booths here kind of smushed up against each other. This is what it's supposed to look like. So what I had to do to fit the booths like this on these sides is I had to take down the partition walls to gain that extra tile of space that was just enough to fit the box sofas and the tables here. And so then I had to go ahead and grab a couple more glow-in-the-dark stickers so that I could do the window panes on the underwater wall for those two sides as well. So that's all that's changed down here, nothing too crazy. But I definitely wanted you guys to see it because I think it looks so much better down here and much more like a restaurant. Like, it just makes more sense this way. And I was really happy with that. I was happy to make that happen. So this is the finished restaurant officially. And that, my friends, is all I had to show you in here. So let's move on. All right, let's keep going over here through the shopping district. We're gonna head down to the central area here. Here, guys, is Nook's Cranny. The finished design, this has not changed since I promised you that it was finished. I didn't change it. Here's Nook's Cranny, the storefronts, guys, the storefronts. And then down here, this did change just a little bit here, this courtyard. So this, we had a couple of bistro tables in here and it was just a little much because you guys know that I have so many bistro tables on this island. So I ended up going ahead and busting out a seating area instead. So this is a little bit different, just this courtyard space, but it's still surrounded with our plain party lights and it's still just a chill spot to come hang out and enjoy the cold winter rustic weather. And then up here, you guys, one of those bistro tables, and look, a bunch of Lily of the Valleys. This is our other shopping district strip down here. So this is Caspian's Candy Emporium and Zelda's coffee shop in this strip here. So this is what's going on down here. Again, just items, storefronts. The cypress plant up on that second level cliff, those make me so happy. It's the most random thing to make me happy, but it does. And then friends, let's head on over here to the right. So this is actually neighborhood access on this side. So let's go up this incline. I'm so glad these guys moved in next to each other. I have what I believe is Eric's house here on the right, and then on the left, this is Grizzly's house. So they both have these perfectly rustic facades on their houses. So these guys are up here on this incline, on this cliff, just hanging out by themselves. They're super special. This cliff ends with some trees and some other rustic items here, and then you have to come back down and then go down some more and then down some more. And guys, check it out. Right over here on the left, here is the ice skating rink here for our rustic winter island. Look at this. It is so cute. I love how it came out. It was just perfect from the get-go. And just buckle up because tonight when we walk through here, it's gonna be so magical. You're not even ready for it. And then coming down the side path, once again here on the right side of the island, lots of fun elements down here, just more trees, more stones, more garden lanterns. Guys, this path is illuminated at night. I cannot wait. And then we're gonna come up this incline right up here to this neighborhood on this level. So friends, this little area has changed a bit. I had to tweak it. I had to. You guys saw this. I showed this to you. Oh, goodbye. I showed this to you. I showed you the little pond that I ended up having space for. I showed you the little seating areas, the little benches that I made around here. And the design that I showed you guys last, I just was not happy with it. And I told you it was finished because I wanted it to be finished. But then I was like, it's not finished. I gotta keep working on it. So I did. So we've added the country fencing here. We've adjusted the custom design code, the path here, to be a little bit more structured, just to make this space make just a little bit more sense and look a little bit better. So we've added some garden benches, we've added some fencing. This is just trees and plants and ducks and oh my goodness, I'm gonna get stuck. Fun stuff over here, just this little pond here for these guys on this side of the neighborhood. Still our little cluster of trees filled with black roses over here. Here we have Apollo's house. Here we have Bertha's house. Up here, Rosie is still hanging out with us here on this island. And last but not least is Vivian. This is Vivian's house up here, you guys. So this is the finished neighborhood here on the right side of the island. Still have those cliffs, still have lots of trees and fencing. So much rustic winter goodness. Let's head on down. Let's keep going down here on the side. And friends, how far down can I get? How far down can I get before before I get in trouble? Guys, it's surprise time. Get excited. You guys did not see this coming. I have not told you anything about it. I have kept it super top secret. We're gonna go check out a very special area on the island. Get ready for it. All right, friends, you are familiar with the campsite. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'm not tricking you. So we're gonna head down to this beach, okay? And we just gotta do it. I can't draw it out. Friends, I built a really fun dock down here on this beach because I had to build something around where Captain lives, right? Like Captain lives down here on the pier. So I had to do something on this beach. I couldn't just do the snow custom design code down here. I had to do something special, so I decided to try and build this dock and implement these yacht items that we got with the update, and I think it came out so cute. This is what's going on here, guys. My super top secret dock here on this side of the island down here on the beach. Just a very highly utilized dock where these boats come in with their goods and we store them, and friends come down here to fish and feed the ducks and store their items, and we follow the dock all the way up here to Captain's Pier, and here is Captain, as always, chilling like a villain here in his little speedboat, waiting to overcharge people for quick boat rides to Mystery Islands. But guys, this is the dock that I created for this beach down here. Isn't this so fun? And check it out too, I know you guys are kind of seeing it. I have a dilapidated yacht back there, and I went ahead and just threw some of the wheat fields because they kind of look like weeds. And then some other kind of aged and decayed items like the oil barrel and the milk can back there, and just put some stones under that. I just think that looks so cool. I love that little display of just like this retired boat. It's all rusted out with all this other rusty stuff. So cool, right? And then here we go, guys, up here to the campsite, and you have definitely seen this before, but let's take a gander here at our fantastic campsite here for Phase 3. This was a featured area for this island, unlike the museum we mentioned earlier. Here is our fun eating area. I love how this came out. Our initial speed build did not give justice to the possibility. Here's our lofted camping tent up here on this cliff. So cute, so cute. Here is our official campsite here for the island with all of this good stuff, all of these accessories over here on these beautiful wooden decks. And then down here we just keep going to our other lofted camping tent. Look how cute this is. Look how cute all of this came out. And then let's run over here to the boat real quick, because I just love this. This is such a random little thing that I came up with that I think is so cool. I love it so much. So guys, that's it. That is the surprise dock here on this side. Check it out. Check it out. It's so fun. Now let's head on over to our second land bridge here that leads us back to the center of the island. So here we are yet again to the middle. All this good stuff here, all this fun ski resort stuff down here, ready for your adventuring pleasure. Alright guys, let's transition to nighttime and we'll do a much faster run through of the island so you guys can see it all lit up at night. Oh, it's gonna be so great. Don't go anywhere. And here we are, nighttime has landed on our rustic winter island, and guys, I'm gonna do a full circuit of the island for us, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn up the smooth jams and walk us through the island without any additional commentary while we finish out this island tour video.